I almost unmuted the wrong thing, and it probably would have killed. Maybe not my ears because I don't have monitoring on for it, but it probably would have been very loud on stream. Because you basically would have heard the music like playing twice as a result of me hitting the other thing I was about to hit. Actually, no. Hold on. No, actually, never mind. It wouldn't have been an issue because I forgot that desktop audio is like completely just cut off from stream. So like I would have unmuted it and it wouldn't have really done anything. If it wasn't though, then yeah, that would have been an issue. Anyway, I should actually change this over. Change this over and we can get jump scared by Cat Mine. I wasn't kidding. I was gonna say this is open, right? Yeah, it is. Okay. I was like, hold on, why? I was feeling, hold up, why this? But then I realized, like, oh wait, probably because I loaded a file earlier, because I needed to. Partially because I needed to go and grab screenshots of one of the maps that I forgot to do. Because I did do a run of all substories earlier off stream, because I was like, there's like a few changes I made to the first part of the run, where like doing the like normal substories that I wanted to see. Is this actually faster? Is this about the same? Or is this actually worse and I should like revert back to what I was originally doing? From that particular test run, it looks like it is actually faster. So I will probably stick with what I changed for now. Sadly that particular run didn't PB for the reason why, same reason why I made the subpart joke that is in the title right now. Because I think if anyone who's been here, I feel like long enough, is probably aware that like the first two games I speedran are Legend of Dragon Gaiden, which, you know, don't really need to explain much there, but Splatoon 3 Side Order is the other one, which is like very, because it's a roguelite, it is very RNG heavy, where the game can literally just be like, no, go fuck yourself. Like, you're not getting any of the shit that you want for your run, and you will fucking deal with that. And like Splatoon 3 Side Order at least has like a couple ways you can try to mitigate that a little bit, if you unlock them. Like the fact that you can reroll floors. Whereas this game, on the other hand, does not. So if the game decides, hey, go fuck yourself, well, congratulations, game. That's it. Like, you don't really have a way to offset if the game decides to screw you over for what you get inside chests inside Survival Hell. Splatoon, yeah. Actually, now that I think about it, when the fuck was the last time I even streamed Splatoon? In any capacity, not even just 3. Also, hey there, Abby, how's it going? But yeah, no, this... I feel like the best way I can summarize, like, Dark Ties all sub-stories is just, like, a combination of, like, a probably standard all sub-stories run, but, like, really short, combined with, like, something like Splatoon 3 Side Order, but minus the ability to re-roll things and so on. Wasn't it when we played? It might have been, in which case that would have been January, no? I say this knowing I could just look at YouTube real quick. Playlists. Spoon. Where? Okay, well, I feel like this is already a bad sign. when I open up the playlists tab on YouTube, and Splatoon 3 is not on the first page. Last updated April 11th. Okay, let me look at this. Yes, I think. No, it looks like it was February 8th. Was the last time I played on stream. Where I did Twitch tracker January 11th. Yeah, according, if I go by YouTube, it's February 8th. Because I apparently did a run of Side Order before doing Kiwami 2 New Game Plus. And apparently that run was good enough for me to separate out. That doesn't seem right. What did I... Oh, never mind. Yeah, no, okay. It took me a second to try to remember, like, why did I play Side Order on the 8th? And then also, like, have that run, like, cut out and uploaded individually. It's because, like, one of the things that they do in the Splatoon Discord is, they'll do weekly races, and one of them was specifically Side Order New Game Plus, and it looks like it would have had to have been Marie's palette, because that's what I did. But then, yeah, aside from that one, what you said is when it would have been outside of that, because, yeah, January 11th is the time before that. Which was Frosty Fest, so that would line up to, I think, the time that the two of us were playing on stream together. I just needed a second though to remember, like, why did I play it on the 8th, especially before doing Kiwami 2 runs? Like, the fuck? Fucking Gamba, I swear. Yeah. Yeah, if you've seen any of those runs, so you have probably at least some idea of what the fuck's gonna happen here. Once we get to Survival Hell. For like I said, the actual, like, rest of the sub-stories, it's pretty much on par with how most, if not all, other L sub-stories runs go. Also, that makes me wonder why Twitch Tracker does not recognize February 8th unless it only... I guess unless it only registers, like, whatever the hell the longest category was on a specific day. Because at that point I could see it being like, oh, you streamed Kiwami 2 that day, which, fair. Also, I guess the other thing to point out, especially since we'll register anything you set it to. Okay, that has me confused why it didn't register February 8th then. But Twitch Tracker is also known to not been known, at least in my case, to not be super accurate. Because I know that there's, like, a time frame where somehow it only registered that I was wait, sorry. Somehow only registered that I played, like, Yakuza 0 and only, like, twice in, like, that particular year, and it's like, yeah, that's completely incorrect, because it would have been playing 0 for a lot longer than that. Didn't set it to Spoon. I would have. YouTube is the one that wouldn't be set to Spoon, because YouTube, I always set the category to whatever I know is going to be the longer of the two things. Because if I look at the YouTube archive, the category is actually set to Kiwami 2. Hello. Hey there, how's it going? Also, I guess the other reason why I was checking to see when the fuck the last time I streamed Splatoon 3 even was, because it's like... I should probably do that soon at some point, because I am probably rusty as shit at that fucking game now. I'm also very curious on why the playlist was updated on April 11th. I don't remember what I would have thrown in there. Like, at least the last updated time for, like, this game, for example, makes sense. Because it's like, yeah, I literally would have made the stream room for the stream. I think I made it last week at some point. Because I was originally going to do this on Saturday, and then I was like, nah, I'm too tired for that shit. So we're going to do Dead Souls extra hard difficulty, and completely fuck that up. Because my stupid ass did not bring in the stuff that I needed, so that's fun. You get to do it all over again. Do it all over again, but this time my file is actually set up correctly, so it shouldn't be an issue. Outside of, I guess, like, actual literal skill issue type problems. Yeah. Anyway. I should probably fucking start this run. I will say I might be willing to reset once or twice in Chapter 1, just because Chapter 1 does, Chapter 1 in this is the same as 80%, so... Literally, it's just like, if this is not something I would nothing... Wait, sorry. If it's not a run I would accept, if it's any percent, I'm probably not going to take it here either. Also bothers me that every time you start trying to run with Mine there, I don't know if it's because of the autosave prompt or what, but he always stutters there and it's just like, bro, please, just run forward, it's fine, don't worry about it. Okay, that's at least fine for the first tutorial. For any percent. If that was New Game Plus, that's a free reset right there. 4. I was trying to look in my notes of like, where the fuck is my cutscene skip count? Please, thank you. Now it's time to go tail Kanda. Which I still to this day wonder why they didn't do this the way that they could have done it. You know, where you actually fucking tail the guy. Instead of just like, yeah, I'm gonna keep a fucking distance and go from like point A to point B. I was gonna say I need that, please, thank you. Cell phone, Pink Street. Actually, I'm still wondering if it's faster to taxi out of there or just to walk the fuck out. Sorry, Kanda, I don't care if you're back. I don't know if you're gonna get better than that for the tutorial with Mine not having any upgrades. Considering that in New Game Plus, that whole tutorial is consistently a one-shot. I was gonna say, if I did it correctly, I should have 2,100 yen left. Okay, Kanda, please don't be a dick. Oh, okay, I was gonna do soft one, that's my bad. Buddy. Kanda is choosing to be a dick, which is lovely. Only reason I'm not gonna heat action him is because I know he's like right at his face transition. Buddy. Okay, there we go. When is he not a dick? You know what, that's also real. 438, that's not the worst. I'll deal with it for now. Also, yeah, this is the only break you get in all substories. As much as it's funny to make fun of, like, oh no, we have to sit here for 51 seconds in any percent New Game Plus. When this is like a 2.5 hour run, this is the only break you get. So. Anyway, that break time over. Helps if I actually skip the cutscene. Let me in. I was about to be like, damn, it's my cutscene skip count off, but it's looking at the wrong spot. Pink Street. Now, where is the fight spawn? Well, what the fuck? Okay, they're turning around, so that's good at least. But yeah, I have to go through here. Because depending on where they are, that determines, do you go to the alleyway or do you go just Pink Street to Senryo Avenue? Cool. Now, while you're dealing with your shit, buddy. I like that I tried to avoid the gun guy and instead got fucking stabbed for it. Thanks, game. The other guy's dead, right? Yeah, Kanda actually took care of him. Holy shit. Kanda fucking did work. Nice. I like that when that happens. Thanks, man. I was gonna say, that's barely a second added. I don't give a shit. This is probably gonna be the run we roll with unless bowling goes to shit. Also, there's a very loud fucking, like, truck or something outside right now, and it's like, Jesus Christ. Especially when you consider it's past midnight. Damn it, Koike, stop guarding. It is literally just him. It's kind of unfortunate because I think the run I did earlier was like one of the first times where I actually managed to get Koike down without having to grab him specifically. Because he didn't actually guard while I was leapfrogging off of people. Cool. Now, first rank handle. Simba's gonna text message me, and I'm gonna tell him to hold the fuck on for a second, and ignore Mine's foot being in the ground. Cause we're going bowling. I do not want the fucking tutorial. Get out of here. That should actually be a strike right there. Cool. Done with that. Get the fuck out of here. Speak to her, get the points and money. And now I go back to the office. Excuse me, dudes. You're in my fucking way. I'm timed for 2 except the first sub-story of 13. Oh boy. Yeah, this I need to actually have notes in front of me because it's like, Jesus Christ, hours. Way too much for me to try to remember right off the top of my head. Right, hold it, it's up here. God damn it. I could have actually just used the touchpad because I don't know how I didn't notice this. You can use the touchpad basically as a mouse when you're on the map screen. At least on PS5. Woo, buddies! You're too close to me. These guys are also too close to me. Good thing there's fucking vending machines. You don't. I'm also wondering if there's some of this that I could probably remove, just because, like, you get so much from doing all sub-stories as is, that, like, there's probably some extra shit that I'm doing that it's like, you don't actually need to do that. No fight spawn near the guy, nice. I like that. Okay, never mind, there's kind of one nearby. There we go. It's like, where's my map of this area? Make sure she gets that bento. No fight spawn near Onigiri guy, which is nice. This guy, the other bento. And now we're at rank 3. So literally the next time at the office, we can already do condos for time chat. Actually, I think rank 3 is also what you have to be at to grab some of the next sub-stories. Cool. Let's hear dealt with. Theater Avenue. Give the lady her ring back, and then we're off to Survival Hell for the first time. Actually, now that I think about it, Survival Hell's tutorial also works the same as, like, Splatoon 3 Side Order. Because unless the game wants to prove me wrong, like, literally right now, when you do the tutorial dungeon, you always get the same thing. Also, yeah, you might be like, why the fuck are you getting so many abilities? I like to have second heat bear. Unfortunately, the second heat bear is also stupidly far fucking down. So, rip. Because yeah, this will be the first point that I have something different here. I keep forgetting about that circle tutorial. Hi, buddy! Bye! Okay, yes. So that treasure chest is always Physical Awakening Book 1. Or a copy of it. Which, yeah, you want a fuck ton of those for this, so... Any Tasman, how's it going? But yeah, that's what I was meaning though, like, the tutorial for this is the same as Splatoon 3 Side Order, where it's like, what you get is already predetermined. So you'll always know, like, oh, okay, I get this specific item. Type of thing. Well, I was turned the wrong way, but that worked out. It's fine. Oh, back to Zemba. And before we talk to Kanda though, we're grabbing every single fucking available sub-story right now. Simba from across the desk is fuck walking around. Yeah, before we talk to Kanda, we're doing this. Need to get this off my chest. What? Also, as you can tell, I am shit with the fucking substories menu, because it's just like, yeah, we're probably gonna jump around once or twice by accident. Also, yes, I do actually have the locations of all the fucking balls written down. They are kind of a pain in the ass, if only because one of them is in a spot where it's like, there is no sub-story or anything whatsoever nearby. Cool. Maintain safety for sex workers, we're done with that. Off we go. I did not mean to pick the first option, that's fine. How the hell does replacing the original cast make it disrespectful? That's a very rude fight spawn, by the way. Also, that seems like a weird thing to say, especially if it's like, okay, but what if people from the original cast weren't available for reasons X, Y, or Z? I have nostalgia when it comes to the Golden Cast. Yeah. It just seems kind of weird to me, because it's like, I can understand wanting to keep the same people, and like, that's generally understandable, but just, it's also one of those things of like, sometimes you can't do that. Buddy, can you die already, by the way? Hey! Kinda did work! Again! Nice! What the Golden Cast aim to post new people? Yeah. Like, that sounds pretty fair, because, like I said, yeah, there could be any number of reasons why they're not available. Could even just be a case of like, oh hey, no, I'm just not interested in doing this, which is like, okay. Okay, I still don't understand why the pop-up for this, and only this specifically, like, it already takes a long time to clear it to begin with, but if it's what levels you up, it takes like significantly longer to let you remove it. Okay, that fight spawn's too close to where I need to go, so get in here. Go there, and if I no, I missed it. Oh, okay, that's fine. I will deal with that. The ideal situation is you actually want to land like close to the police officer, because for some reason, even though Mine's in his recovery position, he will actually still talk to the police officer if you mash the X button when you jump down. So in the middle, this guy. Man, gonna get dunked. They don't want me to come back. You spit on it. I don't know if you need to replace the voice actors and like the idea of putting new spin on it, but yeah. second and this guy was still alive. Damn it. Never played Golden. Yeah, I think I own it, but I haven't played it. So I don't like where that fight spawn is. Okay, never mind. It's all good. I mean, I would argue it probably doesn't need a new remake, but I'm also not someone who's super familiar with the series. Outside of the fact that they seem to actually remake the fucking games like too much. Or remake the wrong ones, I guess. Okay, that's another sub-story then. I was like, can I go into my boss menu, please? I need attack upgrades. What the fuck is this? I don't think that's a reason to remake it though. I'm gonna be real with you. Like doing things like adding quality of life changes and such is like a much better reason in my opinion. Goodbye, fake thunder. Grab every other sub-story. I love how every time you accept a sub-story, you have to hear Kanda be like, get it done already. Or get it rather quickly, rather. Words hard. I think I'm thinking of the English text word is actually like, get it done already, rather than get it done quick, or whatever. Anyway, give this guy this for big cash stones. I mean, that's a different story though, yeah. If it's just like, oh, we saw how a remake of this other game did, so you know what, fuck it, we want to cash in on that. Well, that's that guy dealt with. Another sub-story done. Zemba, please, I love you, but get out of my fucking text messages. Also, yeah, like, I don't think you actually need to grab this cat. This is probably a bit of a waste of time. It's okay. I was like reading part of my notes, but it wasn't scrolled up enough, and I was like, I'm pretty sure I'm going here for this sub-story. Because it's the closest taxi spot for getting to here. Joke's on you dudes, I'm already in the fucking sub-story trigger. Okay, the most annoying guy of these that I've dealt with. It could be the old cast and they could be lying. That would be very funny. Not gonna lie. Just like, oh, actually, we were all brought back. Hee hee. Excuse me, dude. That's a cool fight spawn there. You want to see how much I care about it? This is a fucking area trigger. It's like one very nice thing with this is it's just like, oh, sub-stories have actual area triggers, so hee. This one I do not believe is one because of the fact that you have to actually go into the store though. If you didn't have to, I probably would have just been like, whatever. Where am I going now? Right, Pink Street. Right, it's to chain these two sub-stories together. But these two groups of sub-stories even. I like how I actually hit circle and then the game's just like, did you just want to stare at the man? I mean, if you want to take out your own friend, buddy, go ahead, but I kind of already did it. It's very funny to me that he aimed specifically in the direction that the other guy was at. To this lady, speak to the other lady, chilling on the other side. skip another cutscene, and then we go back into Champion District. And ignore the shit out of that sub-story until later. Okay, it's like some damage on this guy because he's the biggest pain in the ass in the fight. I was actually trying to go for him. Okay, that is my last guy. NDAs exist, so it could be the case. Most likely be new. Yeah. That's what I mostly mean by it'd be very funny if it's like, oh, actually, he. Nice fight spawn. Too bad for them. Also, I guess realistically, if you want to think about it, this is also technically a break. Because all you have to do is hit the QTEs. That's it.
Nani? あの男、トランクスを投げつけてきた？とっさに避けてしまったが、あれが兄貴のパンツだった可能性も。いや、だとしたら避けて正解だったか。
Next QTE is X.
おっと、今度はブリーフだと。もしあいつ逃げながら盗んだ下着を選別しているというのか。
2X and a right
もっと違うところに行かせばいいものを。しかしそう仮定した場合、兄貴のパンツは真っ先に捨てられそうなものだが、どれが兄貴のパンツなのか見当もつかず、何とも言えない。
Well, no more QTEs. I don't have to do anything else for the rest of this. Except get annoyed that NPCs are like literally in your way and you can't fucking do anything. There's also something funny to me that this song like gets used a lot because it's originally from Yakuza 6. Yeah, Wakanda can wait like 2 seconds while I grab this. Never have to speak to Kanda again for the rest of this run. Because it's kind of funny because you do actually get high enough rank even to do all of Kanda's bro time chats. The problem is that Kanda kind of sucks as a mercenary, so there's literally no reason to do the third one. Because that's all you get out of it is Kanda's recruited as a mercenary, and it's just like, yeah, buddy, you reduce the amount of money I get from fights? No thank you. I was hoping that guy would have came closer beforehand. Cool, time to go into Dragon Palace. Ignore this guy. Go into here if I don't overshoot the door like I always like to do. Grab ball, leave. Continue. Alright, there. Everything done there except for Mina's last attack upgrade. I don't like how close these guys are. That was stupidly lucky. That was stupidly lucky, and I feel like that shouldn't have let me do that. Cool. Finish this sub-story. And then we'll have 2 sub-stories left. I was gonna say, I should have probably just grabbed him and thrown him first thing. Actually, sorry, that's a lie. There's 3 sub-stories left, but one of them is literally do all of survival hell, so... lol. It might be worth grabbing those rank 8 rewards. So I forgot that changing how I do some of the sub-stories also makes it so you can grab more shit very quickly. Cool. Only have to go to Millennium Tower, do a fight, talk with Shen. That's everything normal sub-story wise done. Okay. I was like, please let me get into the door before the fight triggers. You... please stop hurting. There we go. That's that guy dealt with. And that's that sub-story done. And last sub-story. Balls. Because I cannot be asked if I can go to fucking Ebisu Pond to go and... Right, it's right there. Oh. I can't be asked to go to Ebisu Pond to sell off the remaining... or sell off the panties, rather, even. Stat upgrades, please. I'm also trying to debate because I'm like, I don't think you actually need more than the first health upgrade. So I think I originally had it routed so that you would get what do you call it? Pretty sure I had it routed originally where you would get the first two of them. Is this HS? This phase? Yes it is. But I did not need to do that to that poor guy. When one punch literally kills them. Fuck yes, we like some good RNG first thing. That is... okay, yes, that is a protected chest. I don't need that. Fuck you, game. Is this... yeah, this is unprotected in this phase for some reason. Fuck yeah. I might still go after... I might still go after the guy that's on this side, just because I can. Actually, no. Actually, yeah, I'll switch the phase first, because... Sir, what the fuck are you doing? Fuck you. This is the point where I'll go grab this chest. Actually... cause, yeah, I'm trying to think in my head, cause it's like, if I already have 3 of the Physical Awakening books, there's only 2 more you can get during this particular phase. Like, between this and phase 1, I guess, rather, to put it more clearly. Yeah, and that's 4 to 5. I don't think it's worth grabbing other chests in phase 2. It's literally better to just continue on at this point. Okay, that was on me for not being close to the guy. This is the point where I want to start going after chests again. Because this is where the other Physical Awakening book will start popping up. Speaking of... does this mean the game got its, like, haha, go fuck yourself RNG out of the way earlier? Because that's actually pretty good so far, to have already, like, 50%. Ooh! Come here, buddy! Aw, you dropped garbage. Fuck you. That's the other thing, is if you get, like, the lucky spawns like that, you should actually be taking them out. That's also not what I want. There's literally only one mercenary you care for pulling ever, and it's one that's in the final dungeon. You don't give a shit about any other ones. They're all very useless, unfortunately. That's not very good. That is good. Killing this guy's gonna give me extra money. Yeah, it's like I shouldn't have heat actioned that guy, because now it just made that slower. Game just like, Master Keeper appeared, I'm just like, and I'm gonna double check a couple of chests. Because ideally I would like to leave with a tiny bit more than this. Yeah, like 70 I can deal with, but since there's already a chest on the way, I might as well grab that one too. Oh yeah, right, this is unguarded in this phase. Teehee! Aw, it's garbage though. Boo. Game trolling me. Oh, actually, hold on. I promise I'm doing this for a reason. I was gonna say I needed just one guy. He was fine too. Every 5 enemies you kill, you get money. So part of me was just like, if I could actually have it so I get as much as possible, that'd be nice. Whoa, buddies, chill. Okay, you're just pissing me off now, so fuck you. This is, yeah, it's like, this is the one with the lasers, right? Yes. Lasers and landmines, even. There's a chest right here. I was gonna say, that guy's also really annoying if you let him throw the, things on the ground. Actually, probably should have walked the other way. Fine. One of those cases where you're like, yeah, no, not dodging that shit today. Yes, I did take out the Mirage Fox knowing that it was gonna drop a chest. I don't need the fucking survival weapon game, god damn it. Actually, that reminds me, I meant to change the survival weapon to the one that you get from the public intoxication substory. Just because, if I remember correctly, right now that is the strongest one that you have access to. Hello, buddy. Goodbye, buddy. That gift of mercy sucks. The one that you want that actually heals you decently is the one that has like the little gate thingy on it. Okay, good. I went after the right one. Very nice. 100. I was gonna say I need to leave with 95% or higher, which I'm already at, so. I probably should have teleported back to the start of the dungeon instead of walking all the way around like this. Even if my only real reason for walking around in the first place was to get to here again. $115, very nice. Yeah, I was gonna say that's not the... That's the third Facekeeper area. Yeah. I was like, I know that this is marked on my map that I have in my notes, and it's like, oh, it's because it's the next Facekeeper spot. 130, that's very good. Where is the next Facekeeper? Oh, it's literally the direction I'm running in. I was thinking that was the case, but I wasn't too sure. Ooh! I heard that! Aw, boo! Game once again just like, oh, you wanted good shit from the cool, the hell do you want to call him? Lucky spawn? Nah. There you go, that's the healing one you actually want. That guy sucks. I'm ready here. Fuck yeah. Oh, okay, so yeah, I must have gotten shitty RNG out of the way earlier then, because yeah, now the game's being like, here, we'll give you all the shit you're actually looking for the most part. There's been like a couple things here and there where it's like, I don't really need those, but compared to what other things it's been handing over, it's like, yeah. Okay, so you want this to be a kind of fast-ish run today, thanks. Like, bruh. Granted, I say that, and this is only the second dungeon, it can completely fuck me over on the other ones. 160, I like that. Yeah, I was gonna say I wanted to go up here. Because this also has a chest. Thanks, buddy. Guy moved in such a way that it's just like, yeah, okay, thanks for the free kill. Yeah, I was gonna say I'm on third phase, right? Yes. So the ideal thing would be to take out the Facekeeper and then go after a few chests again, and then after that, go to the Master Keeper. I think the only thing I'm kind of debating on right now is, do I leave before taking on the Master Keeper, or do I actually just YOLO it? If this was a later dungeon, I would absolutely just leave first. But since this is the second one, it's like, Especially since another thing to keep in mind for when doing survival hell shit is that you get healed when you enter the Master Keeper's room. And that's exactly what I didn't want that guy to do. Because now I gotta wait for him to either get the fuck over here, or for them to disappear. Okay, Blessing of Strength is also actually good. I forgot. Physical Awakening is not the only book you want, it's like more so just the primary one you want. Blessing of Strength is also stupidly good, because it increases attack at the start of every phase. I forgot that this is the dungeon to get that in. That, okay. Okay. I like that all three of them tried to attack me and I grabbed them just in time. I do not give a shit about that specific book. In part because you're not usually killing guys enough to make use of it. Very nice. Another book. So 4 and 3, I think I can live with that. That was very rude, sir. I was gonna say, I know that I saw it. I think to go back to the starting, but so I can just run this way and get to the Master Keeper area. Also, yes, I am actually randomly killing guys here and there. Ooh! I heard that! Where are you, buddy? Aww, Violent Judgment. Boo! I was gonna say, I'm randomly killing guys here and there, because, like I said, every 5 guys you kill gives you extra money. Hello, buddy. Okay. I was a bit more cautious there than I actually needed to be. I actually wanted to hit the one with someone doing. Hit this one too. Oh wait, no, this is the actual one. Shit. This is the one I wanted to throw on the ground and hit like that. Yeah. There we go. Second dungeon done. 3 more to go. And if you're thinking, oh, you can just do the last 3 of them stupidly quick. That's not how this works. I'm stepping out for a second. I don't think he... Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think he has it yet. But I'm gonna grab that while I'm thinking about it. So I don't have to do it again. Or like, go out and grab them. Even. Okay. Trial of Assault. So... Trial of Assault is interesting because if you kill that group of guys there, in the final phase, they actually drop a chest. There's like a few of those where I've like noticed where they actually drop chests that are not just very obviously marked. They're just like, okay. Make mental note to come back to those guys later. Fuck yeah. 215. What? I'll see if my book is the right direction. That's the one thing I didn't put in my notes that are in the file I'm looking at right now, so I didn't put the percentages you want when you generally leave most of the dungeons. I was hoping he would have broke the beat thing there, but that's fine. Number 3, I'm well above what you need, so... At the very least, this whole dungeon should be a non-issue. Blessing a Spirit is okay. Only reason why I say Blessing a Spirit is just okay is because half the time you're taking out enough guys anyway where you don't really need to worry about your feet. He's mad because I got his friend to hit him by accident. Anyway, back to here. Oh, it is someone down there. Shit. Okay. Apparently I can't read numbers. That's what we're learning today. There we go. See, he did it this time. This is the third fucking Peacekeeper spot. Sir, please. That's 3 of those. Yeah, I'll just continue on. Actually, I might grab the chest that's like up the top, but that's it. I don't have a reason to go out of my way for anything else, though. And when I say up top, I mean like this one. This is... Yeah, I was gonna say, this is never a Facekeeper spot. This is always a treasure chest. Okay, that was actually worth it. Just like, here, you can have 4 to 5, which is like, yeah, okay, good. We're doing okay. I don't care about those guys yet. Outside of making sure, I guess, that they don't fucking shoot me. I like that the guy is just there, like, menacingly at the end of the corridor, like, with his gun. I'm surprised that didn't trigger their spawn. Anyway. Hell yeah. Good drops. What the fuck is happening? Yeah, I was gonna say I should probably go after the chest first and then the Facekeeper. Also, in case you need boy gun, guys. Alright, yeah, this is the really annoying Facekeeper. I forgot. It's a really annoying Facekeeper because he has a gun that, like, rapidly shoots at you. So you have to dodge him pretty damn quickly. game really said, yeah, here, have fucking free pass. Yeah, this guy's gonna start shooting at me the second I'm pretty much in the room. And does it 3 times in a row even. Thank you, I absolutely quick stepped, but sure. Fuck you, game. Fuck this guy also in particular, because he's really annoying. That's a very useless gift. Gift of mercy. Okay, time to go grab some chests. Okay, this is the 3rd dungeon, and you basically only need 145% to, like, do the boss correctly. Or, like, not correctly, but, like, I guess safely. This should be a chest, yes. That's very weak, sir. Angel's Offering is fine. Only reason why I say it's fine is because it increases what money you get for killing enemies. That is useless though. Mostly just wondering right now, like, do I want to leave the dungeon and then come back to do the Master Keeper? Just to make sure that I keep everything that I've actually grabbed so far. Come back here, buddy. Aww. Ow. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't really have a way to dodge that if I'm maybe still recovering. That wasn't worth it. That was worth it. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. Because if this was... I feel like if this was the Trial of Poison Fangs, the next dungeon, I would have immediately been like, I'm fucking leaving before starting this. Because I wouldn't trust myself to actually be able to, like, kill the guy. That is on me for thinking I was closer to the dude than I thought I was. Okay, well, if you're trying to do that... Oh, okay, well, just don't get me out of the way, that's fine. I didn't need to do that to him, but that's fine. Okay, third dungeon done. This I think is the point where the other book I want here, yep, shows up. Challenger's Blessing reduces the damage you take from keepers. Both treasure, phase keepers, and the master keeper. Also, shit, I didn't actually look to see. Oh, it's fine. I was gonna say, I didn't look to see, fucking Jesus Christ, how many of the, Physical Awakening books I got in the last, like, phases of that previous dungeon. I am a little surprised that the poison didn't take it as much damage. But then again, that might also be because of the Malady Void. Excuse me, dudes, I got people to go meet over here. Which I just realized I kind of did this backwards. Should have went the other way. No, no, buddy. To say, please stop guarding. Fuck yeah. Look. No. Do not. Also, I keep forgetting, it's when this is a phase keeper that other enemies don't spawn in the room. Where's the main? Oh, he's behind me. Just because I can. Just like, I'll take out this guy too. Fuck it. But yeah, the better way to have gone would have been going the opposite direction so that that previous room was the one I was in first. Then the other one second. Because... not this room, but the one next to this is the, yeah, first phase keeper. I mean, that works.
ていこう。期待できそうだ。
Not my stupid ass, leave myself muted. I was gonna say that was my bad for not waiting for the guy to finish his deadly attack. Okay, I will say in the case of this dungeon, because the fucking boss in this dungeon sucks ass, and it's largely in part because of the field you have to fight him on. I am absolutely leaving this dungeon and coming back. Also, that was my fault for holding R2. I actually did mean the heat action him with Essence of Counter Blow. Yeah, the Master Keeper can hold the fuck on. That's what I gotta say for that one. I am, however, going to, yeah, make sure I walk out of here with at least 70 kills. You know what, I'll take 75 even. Fuck it. That was actually a pretty good fourth dungeon though, because yeah, Okay, so what I should probably do is go through the last two phases again, or at least the last phase, and run around and like grab the chests, leave again, and go back in and take out the boss. Because I did see I only got one of the possible physical awakening books for this like set of phases. Excuse me, sir, that's very rude. Okay, where is Buddy? Oh, that was a guy with a gun. I thought it was someone with a bow and arrow. If it's a guy with a gun, I don't really give as much of a shit. Okay, that's very rude, sir. Fuck you. just for that, a big fuck you by like hitting him. Taking out the rest of his fucking HP. I really don't like that you don't have a way to get out of grabs unless you have like the ability for it, and I'm pretty sure that that is one of the ones I do not grab. That's not the book I want. And this is the unguarded chest. So the only reason I have to kill enemies in this room— oh! Oh wait, no, I was thinking of the previous phase. My bad. I was gonna say, the only reason I have to kill enemies in this room, though, would be for extra money. I actually wanted the heat action, but that's fine, I guess. Okay, he did ask for that though. He did actually tell me to come at him. So, not my problem. So that's 3 of them now? I think. So if that's 3 of those books, I theoretically don't really need to go after another chest. That room doesn't have a chest, because that was previous Facekeeper. These big dudes, set him away. This is not either, okay. Fair enough. There's a haul ass then. Yeah, actually double check. I think it's 3 out of the 5. Hey there, Garlic. How's it going? Thanks for the melon. That is indeed 3 out of the 5. I do also have another 2 million though, so I should probably grab another one of that. And then we can go fuck up this guy. Yeah, this way I believe it's fastest to get to the last room. Excuse me, dudes. Excuse me, dudes. Very rude. There's a part of me that's like, I probably should grab that chest just to see what the fuck it is, but I'm also just like, Get every treasure in one go. Nice. Realized I missed one, I had to backtrack to an older save. Oh god. This man's can go fuck himself. Okay, I'd like to get out of the poison. Piece of thinky. Yeah, come fight me over here, buddy. Whew, Jesus. Luckily I only lost a little bit of progress. Yeah, that's kind of silly though when they make shit that's like missable. Not gonna lie. But that's good that that actually didn't at least take like a whole lot of backtracking. Also, can you believe it? We're at the last dungeon. What the fuck is this shit? How dare you tell me this man's over my fucking current level? Also, rare case where the game actually is like, hey, did you want to dodge a grab? You can do that. Please die already, sir. Thank you. Okay, thanks. Good. Good. This, yeah. Okay, all I need is the fucking Physical Awakening books and we're golden. Holy shit. What the fuck is this? Easy to miss because you need Ashley with you? Oh, okay. Yeah, so we kept going, had no more chances to grab it. Nice, congrats on the 3-stream streak, girly. I actually don't know what the fuck to say right now because I'm just like, holy shit, why did the game just give me like literal free pass for the rest of this run? Food, sir. Buddy, you gotta stop. By which I mean he needs to stop guarding, because it's really fucking annoying. Okay. 515 is, I think, sufficient right now. We're at least getting through the first 2 phases. Ready for 3 weeks from now? Maybe? Question mark? Because I know these guys will actually follow me into this next room, so... The less of them I gotta deal with, the better. And that is what I was trying to avoid there. He's trying to jump on the guy. I'm getting knocked down. No, sir. Ooh! Okay, don't... yeah, I was gonna say, I have to actually not die, though. That's my current mission. Don't fucking die before you leave the dungeon. I'm gonna take a risky strat of, go for this chest here, because this is unguarded. No treasure keepers whatsoever, it's just, yeah, thanks. Nope, don't fucking touch me, buddy. I'm out of here. Okay, hold on. I lied. I lied, but for at least a decent reason. Okay, there. Now I'm out of here. I was just like, I saw that I was 2 kills off from the, next, like, time it gives you extra money, so it's like, I might as well kill 2 guys and then leave. Surely that won't fucking ruin me if I do that. Okay, so I got 3 out of 5 of that already. Zimba, get the fuck out of my text messages! I was wondering, like, what the fuck rank did I get to where he's texting me already? Also, I never changed my survival weapon to the, knife. That's fine. Also, something I'm realizing too with going to Out of Bounds is I'm not really gonna have a way to practice my run in the, like, couple of days before actually doing it. Actually, I need to start taking these guys out because they're gonna follow me to the Face Keeper. Also don't know what it says where I'm like almost already at the spot where I can actually probably just do the final boss and get the fuck out of here. Cheeky little shit. I didn't actually have to kill that last guy, but that's fine. God, the hammer guy's gonna piss me off this whole time. Just like, I want to take out your friends first. Let me do that. I actually wanted to heat action there too. That works too. Oh, okay, I didn't realize that stays behind. That's interesting. You would think with the amount of times I've done, like, survival health stuff in general, that I would remember, like, oh yeah, Gifts of Mercy will actually stay behind if you don't use them immediately. This is what I mean with the whole, like, guys will follow you into the room, because now I gotta deal with everyone here and the fucking treasure keepers. You. I need you to fucking die already, please. And I need that guy to not interrupt my ass. Okay. Nope. Oh, actually, you know what? I was gonna say I'm 1 kill away from 40. I might as well kill one of them. You know what I could do right now? I could probably just go to the last phase and take out the final boss. At which point I would be like, holy shit, this is like way too fucking good of a run. I also like when I quick step and the game's just like, nah. Also need you to stop hurting, buddy. I don't need that mercenary. The only relevant mercenary is already in my possession. Or like someone I can already hire. As a demo now. I think I saw you post that somewhere earlier. Is it restricted to like what it's on though? Or is it like any platform that you can buy RE9 on, you can play the demo? I actually wanted to jump on the guy. Okay, crossbow guy, you can fuck off. Okay, I need to actually get out of here. I don't trust myself to not die. Everything but Switch 2. Why no Switch 2 demo? Let me see how it runs on the Switch 2. I say this knowing that I've seen you play it on the Switch 2. It didn't before? Yeah, I don't believe it did. Okay, I'm grabbing the last book of this, thank you. What was I on? Phase 3? Phase 3. Okay, phase 3 is up here. The change phase thingy thing. Is this guy actually above my current level, or are you just bullshitting me, game? Okay, right, this is the guy that also likes to guard a lot. Or another guy that likes to guard a lot, even. Again, I really hate how you cannot get enemy grabs without the stupid ability for it. I did not mean to hit action then. For once. Okay. What I am gonna do is go over here. Hopefully not die. Grab this chest. Again, the game's just like, oh, he's above your level. And it's like, are you sure about that? Okay, deadly attack. That was my fault for not waiting for him to finish. 665, yeah, I don't actually need more treasure at this point. I'm only gonna go and grab this one just because it's literally in front of me. I also like it when my attacks just miss. You know what, you stay over there, do your deadly attack, I'll take care of your friend. That wasn't worth. That was not worth in the slightest. Okay, how much money do I have? So it's gonna determine what I do next. Okay. I hate that you have to quit it for these, but yeah. I'm then gonna have to make a quick stop over to Zemba, because I do actually need the extra money at the moment. I need to figure out some way where you can theoretically not do this. Okay, fuck. Yeah, it's like, I'm pretty sure I'm at level 10. I don't need that. Pretty sure I'm at level 10. So I have all the money I can get. So off we go to hopefully not get fucked. Okay, mercenaries. Where are ya? And also, no, we're not talking Kanda, fuck that. We ain't got time for that, we don't need him as a mercenary. I'm literally already doing the final boss. Now all these guys spawn in. I was gonna say, as long as he doesn't jump on me, I'm not concerned. Fuck you, Venom Serpent. Fucking dick. Tank Bear also sucks. Piece of point. Buddy, I was in the process of dealing with your friend. Fuck you. This is for you. Get out of here. Okay. I was gonna say before we go to the next phase. Get to grab that. Cool. Enjoy your broken spine, buddy. Have I mentioned how stupidly good it is when you have someone on the field who can just fucking kill you consistently? Or consistently enough? Actually, I should have hit action there. Fine. Okay, I'm in danger. I'm in danger and I actually don't have, what the fuck do you call it? Miraculous Deliverance. Which, increases your attack when you're dying. I think one should be sufficient at this point. Holy fuck. That was close. That was closer than I would like. Best part is, the next fight is a fucking joke. Because it's against this guy. Spoiler, he's not affected by the gospel or the general effects of survival hell. He's stupidly easy to fucking kill. Goodbye, sir. Goodbye, sir. That's survival hell done. I'll show it after the credits, but I did that just to hover over the show that it shows 13 out of 13 good deeds done. Anyway, time to beat the game. Oh, Jesus Christ. Holy shit. I was gonna say, does that mean this will be sub 2 hours? But I don't think so. It'll probably be like a tiny bit over. Jesus Christ, though, that was some fucking stupid ass levels of luck, though. Well, I guess combination of probably stupid ass levels of luck. Ow. Dude. Didn't even get to grab him properly, it's just like, oh yeah, you're in the QTE range now. I was gonna say stupid levels of luck, but also probably just like more familiarity with how this goes. There goes Ikari for his first fight. You don't, sir? Oh, actually, you know what? If I'm looking at best possible time right now, this actually can sub 2 hours. That's kind of scary. The real question, I guess, is then, is this going to go well enough, the finale? Where am I going? Fucking... Not there! Okay, well, something that's gonna completely fuck me over is if I forget where I'm going. Power of PS5? It's not even that, it's just, like, in general. It's kind of scary that that's actually doable. Anyway, now that I fucked that up though, I don't think that lost me enough time to really screw over the sub 2 idea, but yeah. Also, now that I think about it too, so I mentioned this earlier and I wasn't too sure on it. I'm pretty sure this confirms you do not need more than Mina's first health upgrade for survival hell. Who the fuck is left? Panda. I mean, it's got like 1 HP, come on. This also makes me wonder what this would be with a loadless time. I think loadless definitely would be sub 2. That's a baby bitch boy. It's very funny because earlier in the run he was actually doing a lot of work. So just for him to now be in the finale like, oh, I'm gonna fuck off, it's like, oh, okay, thanks, man. The one time I needed you most and you weren't here. "20 minutes. My load times for anything to go by." Like, you think it'd be 20 minutes? Oh, yeah, 20 minutes worth of loads, yeah. The fact that it's a 2-hour run, though, means it probably would be even more than that. Okay, I would like you down to low HP ASAP. Okay, that's my fault. Yeah, it's like I started to go after the guy I saw kind of visibly going after, and it's like I shouldn't do that. Also, yeah, I'm pretty sure Ikari has to go really, really fucking bad for this to not be sub 2. Which is like, what the fuck? It's very funny when it's like the first time doing this, it's like, oh, 2.5 hours, and then it's like, oh, by the way, now it's sub 2. Even if that's still like partially dependent on you getting really stupid good luck. Sir. Okay, I just completely missed again. I was gonna say, I need you to go and see your PT, please and thank you. Ooh, the second phase fucking aura drop. Even better if Mine will actually fucking hit Ikari. $158.43. Sub 2 hour, all sub stories. GG, thanks, Garlic. I do actually have to let the credits play though, because I need to actually show the sub stories. Because generally what I do is I will make a save and then boot it up to show like, here's all the sub stories completed. Even if I did like kind of flash it on screen already. Also, the amount of fucking cutscenes at the end of this, Jesus Christ. Yeah, best. Summon best is also not that far off from the actual time I got to. 5 minutes credits. I'm pretty sure it's like 8. But I'm basing that off of how long both of the songs are. Hold on, I'll double check. Because I have both of the songs on my phone, so I can just look on here real quick. If I can find the K3 soundtracks. So the first song is 3.5 minutes. And the second one is 4 minutes. So yeah, it's like 7.5 minutes. Round up to 8 if you want to be lazy, I guess. Or just round it up. Because I don't think either of the songs are cut down during the credits, so you do have to hear both of them. Also trying to think of, like, is there anything I need to change then based on what happened in this run? And the answer is I don't think so. Because I think, if anything, this confirms A, that the percentage amount that I thought you needed to complete the final boss is correct, roughly. And if you have Lady Luck with you, you're pretty much, like, A-okay. Also, yeah. I was like, I know I typed something into my notes by accident, but I didn't mean to. But yeah, no, I don't know why the fuck they got like that long fucking credits in this game, but that's how it be, I guess. Also, I should probably I should probably ask at this point if someone can add, I guess technically you would call the category Dark Beads. That was the name that I think was going around, right, for this? But I should probably ask if someone can add that to the leaderboards, finally. Even if the only run that can be submitted right now is a PS5 run. The only reason why don't we have to come back and do this? Why not? I mean, I think I said at the start of stream, like, if you don't really like super RNG heavy runs, this is probably not a good idea to do. Because a lot of how fast you're gonna go is gonna depend on the survival hell section, and if the game wants to actually give you shit that you need.
I'm feeling is this void alone. I'm again try to pay my way with all these empty bottles couldn't save me. I'm drowning.
But I already know that there's at least 1 or 2 other people who are interested in also doing this run anyway. Because I believe I believe in Froob's case he owes it because of a marathon, like charity reward type of thing. And I know Firelight had mentioned possibly doing this. I don't know if anyone else is gonna bother with this run though. Possibly in part because of what I mentioned of the whole, like, yeah, this is very RNG heavy. I probably won't, yeah. I can't. I mean, all substories in general are usually a pain in the ass to begin with because they're usually longer runs. But for this one, even though it's shorter, because of survival hell, I could absolutely see someone looking at it and be like, no thank you. Like, the only reason why I think I am okay with doing this is because of Splatoon 2 Side Order being one of the other games that I speedrun. Survival hell alone I think is too much of a drag. Yeah, I can understand that. Also, that reminded me, apparently K3, like main K3L substories is also kind of short. It's shorter than Gaiden even, because I know Gaiden's like somewhere like 3.5 hours. It's also very funny because I've been wanting to learn Gaiden all substories for a while, and it's just like, just something in me like I can't bring myself to do it. Which you think wouldn't be an issue when it's like, we'll do a 2-hour ass run, do 9+ and DSL bosses run. Dead Souls, I will say though, you're talking about Almond percent, right? Because like, at least for Almond percent, like, things are more like solidified in that. Because the only real, I guess, RNG is like how bad or not bad the Subterranea floors are. It'll be funniest if I open this and it's like, get dunked. Okay, no. Yeah, all 13 sub-stories right here are done. It's still very silly to me that number 13 does require you to do survival hell. Hold on. Also gonna do the thing I started doing with like my previous PB of this. Doesn't even have to be the same spot, I just need to change Mine's outfit first. His, I'm sorry, his Hakuho clan suit is much nicer. Actually, you know what? Yeah, let's take a picture with Simba this time. Helps if I move Mine correctly. Yeah, I was gonna say if he could move his arm. Aw, Simba doesn't get the cat thing because he's like just turned around enough that the game can't like put it on him. He's locked the fuck in, yeah. Oh, it flashed there for a second though. Hold on, can I get it to like actually show up? I think I got it. Oh my god, I did. What if you move the camera down a bit? I mean... I got him kinda, so... Yeah, moving it down a bit does actually make it a little more easier, like, depending on his head movements, to get his, to get the, little kitty ears and stuff to show up. There you go. There's the, thumbnail for YouTube when I upload it separately. I did that last run where, like, after I checked that all the sub-stories are done, I went into the office, switched Mine's outfit, and then I went to Kanda, actually, that time. Do I have it still saved? Yes, I do. This one. I took this picture, and it was like, there you go, this is the fucking thumbnail. Deal with it. Trying to have Mine move in circles and he won't do it correctly, it's fine. Also, apparently I got up an extra rank. Hey, here's a question. Because I know I've done it twice. Has anyone else here actually gotten the last Kanda conversation thingy? Because it's actually kind of funny. It's also very interesting because something I noticed with Kanda's last bro time chat is that there's one part of the cutscene where Mine's expression actually changes based on what audio language you have active. Like, there's a face that he makes when the audio is in Japanese that he doesn't make if it's in English.
Oi. Hey. Hey.
You know what, fuck it, we're here, we might as well. I've probably done this before on stream already. Also like that the cutscene keeps Mine's outfit that you changed him to.
確かにそんな話していましたね。荒っぽい客は NG だから神田の兄貴が門前払いを食らい続けていると。
Kind of unfortunate though that the game doesn't really give you an excuse to do this during the run. The gold tie, you mean? It's gold! I'm sorry, it's gold. It only looks green because of the blue filter when it's on the cutscene. That's one thing I don't like about this game too, though. It's like, yeah, here, have the Kiwami blue filter, because the Kiwami green filter wasn't enough for you.
と大浴場にいることが分かっての。要は街で偶然見かけた霞という女に一目惚れしたと。ああ？そんな軟弱な話とちゃうわとアホ。ちょっと気になって考えたり夢に出たりするだけじゃ。それを惚れているというのでは。とにかく。I
didn't mean to scroll up on the split, so scrolling up on something else right behind it. I'm trying to look for something, that's why I'm like, shit. Damn, I was AFK for a second. Abby was saying that Mine's tie is green. And I was saying that it's gold colored and it only looks green because of the Kiwami blue filter. Also, I'm just doing this for fun, just because it's like, well, it's already unlocked, so why the fuck not? Pale muted greenish.
手を貸しますよ。
当たり前や。行くでエミネ。その手どけろやほんでら。なんだこのハゲ。俺たちは楽しくお話ししてただけなの。
Metallic texture makes it hard to tell. That's fair on that second point. I think it's the metallic texture that makes it like look like it's meant to be gold to me. That's why I keep saying it's gold. I do know the Kiwami blue filter though. If you look at the tie with that active, it does look like it's blue at, or not blue, sorry, it looks like it's green at that point, or greenish. Like gold green-ish, I guess would be like the better way to put that. But when that filter is not active, it looks gold to me. Just not, I guess, the same type of gold that Konda's suit is. So there's that. Also, this is still funny to me that Konda was someone who initiated the, like, rescue for her, and then Mine is the one that she notices. You vote girl, he interested? Yeah. The guy that would be interested is now angry. And drinking himself in the fucking streets.
Nani? 兄貴、気持ちはわからないでもないですが、こんなところで焼く酒は。
やかましい。こんなもん飲まなやってられんわ。おいみね、ごたくはええから酒持ってこんかい。
兄貴、それは私ではなく電信柱です。
なんや。道理で顔色悪いと思った。
兄貴。寝ている。ああ。こんなところで寝ないで起きてください。
I just realized I hit table by accident. Oops. Also, I'm just realizing, how the fuck does Mine get Honda over to the soapland? Like, I understand it's less of a distance, but I feel like that would still be a pain in the ass to drag Konda all the way over there.
Maったく、世話の焼ける兄貴だ。しかし、惚れた女のために体を張ったのに、見向きもされなかったんじゃ、荒れるのも仕方ないか。この男にもそういう人間らしいところがあったとはな。
ここどこじゃ？
目が覚めましたか？酒で酔いつぶれて寝込んでたんですよ。ここは大浴場の待合室です。
ねえ、わざわざここに連れてくるとは嫌味か？
いえ、ちょうど近くにあったものですから。無理を言って休ませてもらったんですよ。
Seems he's still upset. Should we say something? Actually, I don't even know what he says if you pick the second option. I think the first option just... It's first, sorry. I'm pretty sure the third option condenses more or less what Mine says in the first one. Like, he just skips the part of saying what you did back there is cool, but then says the rest of the same thing. I want to see how mad Kanda gets with this, actually.
女は星の数ほどいます。一度の失恋で折れる必要はありませんよ。
男も星の数ほどおるやろが。霞寝とったお前に言われとうないわ。
寝とっていません。今回は思ったような結果にはならなかったかもしれませんが、
Oh my god.
困っている女性のために体を張ったのは事実です。その姿に惹かれる女性もいると思いますよ。
どうやろな。
ああ、よかった。
Okay, yeah, he does actually get fucking pissed at me, eh? Like,
お
last person, why don't you fucking tell me that shit?
気持ち程度ですが、これお礼です。うちのクーポンと、あとよかったらこれ飲んでください。本当にありがとうございました。
人助けの例が勘の力じゃて。さすが格安ソープやの。
ですが、悪い気はし
Also,
な
let
い
me
でしょう。
check something while this is playing.
どうやろな。
I think I know the answer, but
言われたことないから、どうにも落ち着かんわ。まあなんや、ミネがいろいろやってくれたおかげで、俺の評判が上がっていったのは事実や。正直ここまでやってくれるとは思わんかっ
I
た
think
わ。
I know the answer.
俺の野望に大きく近づけた気がするで。これはミネのおかげや。ようやってくれたわ。
まさか兄貴からそんなことを言われる日が来るとは。雪でも降るんじゃないですか。
ああ？俺はいつも優しいやろがい。
まあ、そういうことにしておきましょう。
たく可愛くない弟分やの。せやけどな、こんなんじゃまだまだ足りん。俺の評判はもっと上げられるはずや。二人で高みを目指していくで。
と言っても、やるのは私なんでしょう。
よう分かってるやないか。これからも期待しとるで、ミネ。
引き受けました。
うっすいのここの店の茶は。
うん、薄いですね。
Oh yeah, they mentioned Kanda sucks as a fucking mercenary. Reduces cash reward for defeating enemies. Stunning enemies is like, it's okay, but the fact that he reduces your cash reward is like, yeah, no thank you. You kinda want the cash that you can get. Yeah, the thing I was checking though is just to see like, okay, am I still supposed to work tomorrow, or did someone like already go and like change shit on me and I didn't see it? And the answer is, I still work tomorrow. I'm mostly just saying that because I believe, aside from that, I think someone else also wanted to do something tomorrow in the afternoon. So part of me is like, do I want to do like a little bit of Tomodachi life, or do I want to just be like, yeah, okay, that's the stream? Just to be kind of safe-ish, because it has at least been 2 hours, so like my own personal like minimum, like I don't know how many other people have this type of thing, but I'm like, I personally don't like to stream for less than 2 hours unless I have a very, very good reason for it. So part of me is just kind of like, okay, well, this has been, according to OBS, this has been close to 3 hours. so it wouldn't be the worst spot to end at. Yeah, I guess I'm just kind of trying to think, like, yeah, do I actually want to end 24-hour stream? I would not be able to do that because I would have to cut stream to work. So, like, unless my shift gets canceled for tomorrow, which, knowing how my work usually does it, I probably won't know that until anywhere between 12 and 3 p.m. my time tomorrow, or well, later today, I guess. But realistically speaking, if it's not canceled, I have to work at 8:30 tomorrow. So I wouldn't be able to do 24 hours at that point. I would automatically have to end at the, like, before then. Also pretty sure I have done a stream that was like kind of close to 24. Might be misremembering though. 21-hour stream. That still would be an issue though, because it's like I need to also sleep. With with the type of job that I do, I would not be able to do that without any amount of sleep. And then as I mentioned, I believe I am supposed to be doing something tomorrow afternoon, so that then cuts down time again. Could stream in the I'm only sleeping category. That's very funny to me that that's actually the name of the game, but people just like stream themselves asleep at that point. Like, has anyone actually streamed the actual game that that category is for? What's it called? There's a game? Yes, I'm Only Sleeping is an actual video game. If you look at Twitch, the description is it's a point-and-click adventure game. And every single stream I can see right now that is active in that category is people that are asleep. That's why I'm wondering, like, has anyone ever actually streamed like the actual game that this corresponds to at any point? Actually, yeah, because is it on Steam or was it on something else? Let me double check. It's not there. Oh, it's a... Oh, that's even weirder when it's a browser game, it looks like. I think. But yeah, no. It is... Oh, it's not a browser game. Yeah. From 2005, yeah. I just brought up the, just brought up the page, like, for the game itself, like, the actual game's website. It's also very fucking small. 809 kilobytes. Jesus Christ. Which I guess I can't be too surprised if it's a point and click adventure game. I don't know why that now feels like a very good idea for a stream at some point. Like presuming that the game can run on Windows 10, just be like, here, why don't we actually stream the game that this corresponds to? And then it'd be like, wait, someone in the category who's not fucking asleep? What the fuck is this shit? Big confusion moment. I don't like that now have that as an idea to the point where I'm actually gonna write that down. I was meant to be like, what the fuck was I writing here? But it was Dead Souls notes. Just casually open a book, be confused for 2 seconds, and then realize like, oh, this is stuff for Dead Souls. There. I have written it down, so there is somewhere that it is visible to me of just like streamed this game question mark. So I actually do think that would be pretty funny to do. Oh, let's just say I didn't want that scrolled upwards. Yeah, you know what? The sensible thing to do would probably just be like, you know what? I think we'll call it there. Because I know if I switch to Tomodachi Life, we'd be here until like 5 or 6 in the morning. And I don't think that would be a very good idea at this point in time. If it was like practically any other day, I'd be like, okay, whatever, it's fine. But today it's like, yeah. But yeah, from my understanding, I could be wrong. I think Hot No Turts wanted to do on-stream commentary practice tomorrow afternoon, which is why I was saying like have something I would have to do before work anyway. And then yeah, if my shift doesn't get canceled, which is like kinda, it's one of those things that's like kinda in the air because I'm like I don't really fucking know at this point. Then I also would have to work tomorrow. But I guess regardless of either of those, thank you, Girly, both for the TY for streaming and the GG. Or the second GG even. But yeah, regardless, I guess, of if that practice happens or not, the next time I do know I will be somewhere is on Thursday, because Pop No Tarts is doing a New Game Plus run of this, and it is me and Peas who are on commentary for it. And I think last time I checked that is at 9:12 my time. 9:12 p.m. my time, I should clarify. Let me double check the schedule. Yeah, 9:12. And that's part of No Glitches Allowed 2026. And then in terms of the next time I'll be here, that'll be on Friday, which I still haven't decided if that's when I'll try to do New Game Plus Extra Hard again for Dead Souls, if I'll do other Dead Souls achievements, or do just something completely unrelated. Because I do also still need to do Gaiden practice, because Out of Bounds is... Yeah, I was gonna say Out of Bounds is happening next month, and we are running like a Dragon Gaiden any percent, and I should probably be keeping that more de-rusted than I have been. 3 weeks, yeah. I still need to figure out a like bag to carry my stuff in, if that makes sense. 'Cause it's like I have hotel booked, I have flight booked, and it's just like, okay, wait, what am I using to like bring my shit with me though? Uh I should probably figure that out sooner rather than later. Um so I don't think that I think the only other thing I've been like kind of considering is backpack won't carry my PS5 and my clothes is the problem. Like I would need an extra bag on top of the backpack. Because backpack is what I'm bringing my PS5 in. Which, yeah, reminds me, I also need to figure out if I want to take the disk drive out of my PS5 or not. Which does mean if I do take it out, then I basically won't be able to touch this game at least during the time that it's not in my console. Because my copy of Dark Ties is physical, so hockey bag. That's the problem, is I don't own one of those. So I'd have to actually go and get one. It's kind of unfortunate because I actually did have a very like suitable suitcase that was at my mom's place, and I opted to just leave it there when she like moved. So I don't have that anymore. Oops. Because I think the thinking I had was just like, oh, I probably will never have a fucking use for this thing. Only, lo and behold, about a year and a half later, shit. I could have used that. Oops. Uh-oh. Don't worry about it. um... So, yeah, that's something I'm gonna have to look into, but it should be fine. Anyway though, my CPS is doing retro achievements for Shenmue 2. I almost said Shenmue 1 and then I realized it says Shenmue 2. Which would have been funny to be like, yeah, we're gonna raid in expecting this one game, and then it's like, actually, it's the sequel to that. Hold up. So yeah, I'll just raid into him. But yeah, until I guess basically either one of Thursday or Friday, depending on if you opt to watch Pop No Tarts run live, or if you are just here on Friday. Firstly, it helps if I have this thingy. So I have hands. So I can do things. Firstly, on top of that, I should probably get the raid started. But yeah, until either one of those, Thursday or Friday, depending on whichever you happen to be around for, everyone happens to be around for even. Take care of yourselves, thank you for watching, and bye-bye for now. And if you are on Twitch, go say hi to PS. Anyway, bye-bye.